Ali, good to see you. Sorry about the match there. Then he said it was one of those games that kind of just, after doing so well for so long, that it just kind of caught up to you. Did it kind of feel that way to you, that this was one of those games where you're just half a step behind Houston?
Yeah, I think so for sure. I think it's definitely one of those games. You kind of you learn from it. I think we were on a really high note. I think this might be a little lesson for us in the near future, and we could use this, to kind of stay even kill always. And I think we were a little sloppy. I think you can kind of see the fatigue got to us a little bit. But again, like I said, we learned from it. We moved. We got six more. We got a big one Saturday, and we go again.
One of the lessons that Danny talked about is that it's almost a bit of a silver lining to have a game like this with still a few games before a potential playoff run, because you start to realize that you actually do have to show up, and when you don't, you can definitely get punched in the face. Are there any other lessons that you take personally from a game like this?
No, that's exactly it. Honestly, you don't get too comfortable. Don't be too relaxed. I think we came out. I think we came out a little too chill. I think we were relaxed a bit. So I think it showed we were sloppy on our first few touches, and we're just it felt like we were kind of going through the motion. And Houston, they made us pay, I guess. But you could say, yeah, they got a free kick goal that was a kind of a deflection and stuff like that. We had a few chances here and there, but again, I still think we didn't come with the the what do you call it, the energy we brought the last few games. I don't think we came out with that same energy today.
These last few matches that you have coming up in your road trip, Texas is always a tough place to play, hot, humid. You're heading off to Real Salt Lake. You've now got to deal with altitude, and then that's not even anything when it comes to altitude, because you got Colorado right after that. Do you guys talk, or how do you approach matches on the road when you have these environmental conditions that you don't necessarily see at BC Place?
Honestly, we don't talk about it too much. Maybe we talk about here and there about the travel and consecutive away games and all that. But I think we honestly we don't talk about it too much. I feel like if we talk about it, if we make it a thing in our heads, I think you'll kind of see it. So I think if we kind of ignore that and just treat it like another game at BC Place, we'll come out like ourselves. But if you start being scared about the altitude and anything other than that, then you kind of focus on that, and it becomes a distraction, and you might not be at your best like you would be at BC Place. So no, we don't think about it too much. We just focus on just getting 3 points. We know it's not going to be easy. The last stretch of the MLS, and if you want to go far in the MLS, you gotta come prepared every game.
Thanks, Ahmed. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you. Felipe, please.
Hey Ali, commiserations on the loss as well. Talk about a quick turnaround. Like Nathan said, you have Real Salt Lake this Saturday. It did seem like you guys were a little too chill in this match today. How are you hoping to quickly recover in training tomorrow to get sharp, to get back up to speed as you were in the previous games for this game against Real Salt Lake?
Yeah, this game today was like a mini wake up call to kind of wake up and not take any day or practice or any minute of a game lightly, or a team will punish you. So I think this was a little mini wake up call that I would say we might have needed. It's very unfortunate we didn't get the 3 points against a team so close to us in the standings, but sorry, it's a little wake up call for us to get back on it in training Thursday and prepare well Thursday and Friday, and come back on Saturday and look for 3 points.
And you were on the receiving end of a pretty nasty tackle in the second half. What did you make of the call on that, and how are you feeling after a tackle, because it looked pretty gruesome on you?
I don't even know what to say honestly about that, man. I don't know. I caught up and I thought I would see a red, but I see a yellow. So I think honestly, I don't want to say too much to get me in trouble, but that needs to be looked at. Honestly, that was. I'm gonna be honest. I seen that tackle already, and I don't know how that's not a red card. Straight studs up right to my foot. That's crazy, honestly, really crazy. That it was just a yellow card and he was on the field still. That needs to be checked, honestly. It should be a red card.
On a better note, this week you've had Junior Hoylett in the training sessions. Today we saw his first half, his debut for the club. How has it been having him with the group as a leader, as a veteran, not only in the national team level but all over Europe? How is it having him in a team?
No, it's nice. It's nice to have a guy like Junior come join us. I think, we brought Richie and Sam. We're a good team, and then, you bring in another reinforcement in Junior. I think you guys know all about him. He's a quality player, quality guy. We're gonna need him down the stretch. A guy like that, who's had his resume is stacked up. I can be here sitting here all day talking about his resume, but we're gonna need his veteran leadership, his experience, his mentality, everything he's been through. I think it will transition over to especially a young guy like me, and we're gonna need that. Not even just on the field stuff. I think he's a quality lad to have.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Perfect. And I believe that's all we have for you tonight, Ali. Thank you very much.
All right,